Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I've still got a sore throat and a chesty cough, and I'm still wearing Cloud 9 from Colour Club, a Halo Hue, but I'm going to see if I can get through my black nail polishes today. I've got 7 cream type formulas and 7 different like glitters and holographics, not 7, 9. So there's quite a few to get through. I think that's 16. Okay, I'm going to start with the first black polish I ever bought, and this was Raven, and it does have a very, very slight shimmer, but that shimmer doesn't really translate too much on the nail. So it's it's quite a good formula. It's not particularly opaque, but it's still in a fairly good condition. I've probably used about this much. So that's Zoya Raven. This one here is Pretty Perfect Polish Jet Black, and I've used about half of this. I think I've used this in quite a lot of nail art. Yeah, that's still in pretty good condition. Almost one coat. Actually, could be one coat. So that's Jet Black from Pretty Perfect Polish. This one here is Boosh from Illamasqua, and I think this must be my second bottle of this polish. It is a fantastically opaque black cream, although it isn't as opaque as the Pretty Perfect Polish. But that is Boosh. And this one here is one of my favourite blacks. This is Blackout, and it's a really cheap one to pick up. It's a Colour Show Maybelline. And again, I think I've used about half of this. Still requires 2 coats, but it's pretty good opacity for a cheap couple of pounds worth of black polish. And this one here does have a very subtle shimmer. This is Beauty, and it's from Ada's Nails. For some reason, I don't have a lid for this. But it's a great black cream. And it's got a very, very subtle shimmer in there. So that's Beauty from Ada's Nails. And then I've got 2, this is a crackle polish. So I'm going to put it over one of these polishes here. This was a comparison between Can't Sandal This from China Glaze and Jardin de Roses from L'Oreal. So let's put this over Jardin de Roses. So actually I'm going to put a thick coat on and then a thinner coat. And we'll see what the crackle effect looks like. I probably maybe once a year wear a crackle polish, and I do tend to like the more thinner design, although I didn't apply that very well. I think it just looks like a really good sort of crocodile, kind of reptile, snake skin effect. So yeah, that is Black Shatter from OPI. And this one here is a Nails Ink, and this is a leather effect polish. So everything's drying matte on this swatch wheel, but this does have a matte leather effect, but it's not too textured. And I actually really like this finish. So we'll come back and see what that looks like. So that's my 7 black cream type polishes. And I'm now going to move on to the glitters, the black glitters. This first one here is Psychedelic Galaxy, and this is from Mesmerist Lacquer, which is an indie brand in the UK that no longer makes polishes, but I'm always hopeful that she'll come back. This is still a beautiful formula. So it's got tons of multi-chrome flakes in there, and it's specks of silver hollow glitter. It's absolutely beautiful. That's Psychedelic Galaxy. And this one here was sent to me by Amanda, the nail polish hound. It's a Sally Hansen complete salon manicure, and it's called Lux Tux. So this one has got a ton of silver glitter in a black kind of jelly base. It's very pretty and very noticeable on the nail. This one here is quite similar, but it's this kind of shifty duochrome glitter. I don't know if you can catch it in the bottle there, but it goes from a purple to a green. And this one has been used quite a bit. It's been in one of my project polishes. It's called Hot Tub, and it's from Essie. Again, broken bottle, which is probably why I ended up putting this in a project polish. This is Hot Tub. It is very pretty, actually. The glitter is quite subtle, but it does have that duochrome effect. Very pretty. I love these black glitters. This is going to be quite difficult, I think. This one here is called Witching Hour, and it's from Ada's Nails. And it's a jelly, again packed with multi-chrome flakes of lots of different sizes. So it's quite similar to the Mesmeris, but the glitters in the Ada's Nails are a little bit more sort of gold green, whereas in the Mesmeris they're sort of purple blue. And this one here is Butter London, the Black Knight, and I remember buying this full price from Boots because I saw it on Stacey's channel, Polish Ways. If anyone remembers Stacey, she doesn't do nail polish anymore, but I lusted after this and picked it up, and of course then never really wore it. But it's a very sparkly black, again quite similar to the Mesmeris, but the glitters are much more finely milled in here. So that's the Black Knight from Butter London. And then I have a Out of Space Stories. This one is called 1,000 Light Years Away, and again it's a black jelly base stuffed with multi-chrome glitters. There seems to be a theme. And this is very similar. I think maybe more silver holographic glitters in that one. Then we have Starry Night from Sinful Colors, and yeah, I'm beginning to see that I do have quite a few black glittery either silver holographic or multi-chrome flaky glitters. I seem to have quite a few of them, so that's Starry Night. This polish here is called Werewolf. It's from Polish Me Royalty, and it's a black base with gold, rose gold shredded glitter. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's going to need a few coats to build that up. The black and the rose gold glitter is very, very pretty, so that's Werewolf. And then finally I have Nightwish from Polish Me Royalty, and this is my original bottle, and this is a backup that was very kindly sent to me by Lisa Hendy. So I'm just going to swatch from my original bottle. It's one of the first holographics that I ever got. And it's a very, very, very dark grey, bordering, tipping into black. With a couple of coats, I think that'll definitely be more black than it is grey. But I'm going to put a second coat on everything. The cream polishes have already started to go matte. And we can come back and take a closer look. I think this is going to be more difficult than I anticipated. So I'm actually going to go through the non-glitters first, and then I'll put a second coat on the others, just because it's already beginning to dry. Okay, I'm struggling with this, but I am going to destash the Zoya Raven. It's probably down to about here. I'm going to keep Jet Black from Pretty Perfect Polish, just because it is a fantastic almost one coat. Same with Illamasqua Bouche, so I'm keeping that one, and I'm going to put Blackout in my nail art stamping drawer, so I'm just going to use that as a stamping polish. I am going to keep Beauty because I think it is a matte polish. Everything else is not dried matte yet, but this one has. So I'm going to keep that as my only matte black polish. I am also definitely going to keep the Shatter polish. I just love that effect. And I'm also going to keep the black leather. Am I? No. I'm going to destash it. I like it, but I just don't reach for it. And actually, I think this one looks a bit more like leather to me. So I'll be back in a minute with the glitters. So here is a second coat of the glitters and the flakies and the hollow. Okay. So starting here, I'm going to keep the Mesmerist Psychedelic Galaxy. I'm also going to keep the Sally Hansen, which I've also put over a black here, so that's it on its own, starting to dry matte, and this one is over a black polish, and I just really like that silver effect. I'm also going to keep Haute Tub, mainly because I haven't got a massive amount left, so I'm just going to keep it for that reason. I'm also going to keep Witching Hour, and I put that over the top of a black polish as well. So okay on its own in 3 coats, but looks fantastic over another black. I am finally going to say goodbye to the Black Knight because I just haven't reached for it, so that one's definitely going. I am going to keep the Outer Space Stories 1,000 Light Years Away. I think that again would be good on its own or over a black. But I am going to say goodbye to Starry Night, which is Sinful Colors, holographic glitter. I've just got too many of them and I'm not that keen on these kind of shard glitters. I am going to keep Werewolf just because I think I've probably only got a couple of manicures in this, and I probably will end up finishing wearing this maybe this winter. And I am definitely going to keep the beautiful linear holographic Nightwish and the backup. So I actually ended up only destashing 4 black polishes and keeping about 12 of them, but at least 2 of them are minis that I will be finishing in the next couple of manicures. Who knows how long that would be. But here are my black polishes. Are you a black polish fan? Do you like black glitters? And before my voice disappears, I'm going to vanish as well. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.